Explore a vast range of agricultural products at one place. Watch machines in action. Connect with companies. Get special offers. Everything inside your Kisan app. Download Kisan app.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today, I would like to welcome Dr. Palem Chodapasa, Vice Chancellor, Bharatiya Engineering, Science and Technology Innovations, University, Bangalore. Chodapasa, welcome to the series of Kisan Shiksha Abhiyan organized by Krishi Board. Request you to please start your presentation.
Thank you very much for inviting me to give a lecture on jackfruit. At this juncture, I express my sincere gratitude to Dr. Prakash Kulkarni, Deepak, and Krishi Bodha. Today, I have selected a topic on jackfruit. So, why we need a jackfruit cultivation? If you look at the historical events of the jackfruit is basically originated from the rainforest of the Western Ghats. I can say this belongs to Indian soil. The second important thing is that jackfruit is being labeled as a national fruit of Bangladesh and Sri Lanka. Even within India, the Kerala and Tamil Nadu has adopted a jackfruit as a state fruit.
Sir, sorry to interrupt you. Can you please share your PPT presentation? Your PPT is not showing.
Not showing, huh?
Yeah, it's not visible. Can you please share it?
Is it visible now?
No, sir, no. Please click on the share screen.
Okay.
Right.
Now?
Right. Yeah. Right, sir. Please get. Yeah, right.
Now it's visible?
Yeah, it is visible, sir. Please go ahead.
So sorry for the small disturbance. So I would like to speak on a jackfruit today. So the jackfruit is an important crop, which is basically originated from India, Western Ghats of India. So jackfruit has been adopted as a national fruit of Bangladesh as well as the Sri Lanka. Within India also, the Kerala and Tamil Nadu states have been adopted jackfruit as a state fruit. So if you look at the jackfruit's importance, either it is a raw fruit or it is a ripe fruit or it is unripe jackfruit, all three forms of the jackfruit are being used. So why do you need a jackfruit? So the important thing in the jackfruit is that jackfruit is rich in carbohydrate, mainly the starch, protein, vitamin A and C, minerals and potassium. The most important thing is that the jackfruit has got a low glycemic index because of its high fiber content. It is also rich in phytonutrients which have the anti-cancer and anti-aging properties. That's why the jackfruit is considered as good for the health. Besides this, the jackfruit also helpful in managing type 2 diabetes as well as the obesity. I think recently there is one startup in Kerala. They brought out a jackfruit, basically management of the diabetics with a scientific evidence. It also has got a anti-inflammatory effects also. So the first important thing is that I would like to speak on three important aspects. The one is the varieties which are required for the cultivation of the jackfruit. The second, what are the important of the pests and diseases? And third point is that how the jackfruit can be made as a value-added product. So these are 3 points I would like to highlight. The most important jackfruit variety today we find either in India or a global wide. The variety is called Thailand pink. What is the advantage of Thailand pink? The Thailand pink variety is early bearing. It bears within 2 years. And beside this, it is heavy bearing. And the jackfruit of Thailand variety has got many advantages. When the fruit is immature, it is very good for the vegetable purpose. We can prepare a ready to cook vegetable products. When fruits matures, we can go for table purpose or processing. The most advantages of this variety is that one is early bearing, within 2 years comes the bearing. The second point is that the flakes or bulbs are, we can say, deep yellow color or light pinkish color. And the most important thing is the fruit is a very optimum size. It may be around 5 to 6 kgs. It is very good for the small families. And important thing is that it has got a long, good shelf life, and it also has got the good, what you call a crispy. The flakes are crispy, has a good shelf life, and has got a flavor and fit for a ultra density. Today, if you ask me, among all the jackfruit varieties, this Thailand pink variety can be a good for a processing purpose, because Thailand, Sri Lanka, and other countries, they are front runners of the value addition, because we don't have the much value addition. The reason is that we don't have the organized cultivation in India, the first point. The second point, we don't have a single variety. We can say that this can be good for the quality and maintaining the same status of the quality parameters. And you look at, there is a, because we have the different colors of jackfruit variety. One is called Mahakali red variety. This Mahakali red variety is not developed with any organization. This is found in the farmer's field in a Sagar district of the Karnataka. And in the coastal areas, this variety takes a longer period to get the bearing. But in the case of dry areas, it comes to the bearing within a matter of 3 to 4 years. The fruits also, it will be around 10 to 12 kgs. A good size fruits are there. The most important thing is that the flakes are a deep, what you call a red color. It is a very deep red color, and the lycopene content also is very high. If you look at the TSS of Mahakali red is around 31. They are very sweet, and it has got a good shelf life also. So this variety can be a good component in cultivation of the jackfruit, because it has got three important aspects. One is the fruit size is bigger. The second one is actually the color also deep red color. Plus it has got a good TSS and a good shelf life also. And beside this, we have one more variety called G11. This variety has been identified and released by Indian Institute of Agricultural Research, Bangalore. So this is a coppery red flakes or bulbs. So the variety takes 4 years to come to the bearing. But it has got the flakes are very crispy. the shelf life is very good. And the flakes are medium size. It may be around 9.5 to it may come around 44 gram for each flake weight. In the case of the Thailand pink, the flake weight goes up to 50 grams. The fruits also medium sized G11, around 9 to 10 kgs will come. The flake thickness is very good. It is almost 1.1 centimeter. And the flake to fruit ratio also around 0.48%. The TS is also 23 blicks is there. So it has got a good amount of carotenoids. This is very important in this variety. So this also can become a good variety for processing as well as the table purpose also. Table purpose also is quite tasty. And when you come to this one, Prakash Chandra, this is basically a variety from Malaysia. They call it a Malaysian dwarf also. Somebody brought this variety to Shimoga district to Karnataka, found to be very good. And in terms of the fruit size, in terms of the fruit quality, in terms of the flakes. So finally somebody identified this variety and they started promoting and named as Prakash Chandra. This particular plant, we have taken a picture from the Bioversity International at Bangalore. So it also comes to the bearing around 3 to 4 years. The flakes are a deep orange color. It's not a red color, orange color. The flakes also is very good. The fruit size also will be around 10 to 15 kgs. So this variety also can serve the purpose of both ready to cook jackfruit as well as the processing also. Then J33 variety is very popular variety in Malaysia. So most of the today the processing is happening in Malaysia and other countries. This is a J33 variety. This is a basically yellow color variety, and it has got a very tasty also. A good amount of TSS is there. At the same time, the variety is excellent for processing also. And this has brought from Malaysia. Now it is being grown in India, southern India. But one disadvantage of this variety is that, particularly in coastal areas where rainfall is heavy, in such areas, this particular variety is prone for a phytophthora infections. So I think one of the farmers, Steins Vegas, Gabriel Stein, is from Bangalore, and he has got a good number of plants. And his experience is that most of the time, this variety is prone to the phytophthora infection, and many times the plants are also killed. But we cannot find this kind of phytophthora infection in drier areas. So this variety can be excellent in a drier areas, taking into consideration of the flake size, flake color, and flavor, taste wise, and is fitting for all the three purposes, maybe a vegetable purpose, table purpose, as well as the processing purpose. This also can be one of the best variety for the large scale commercial cultivation. And this is a variety called Bhairachandra. In Karnataka, Dr. Ittalmani, he was the former additional director of horticulture government of Karnataka. He identified this variety in somewhere in a place called village, Bhairachandra village. So that's why the variety is named Bhairachandra. And this variety also is good actually. And the fruit weight will be around 10 to 15 kgs. The flakes are orange color, but the flake thickness is very good. It is more than almost 1.5 to 2 centimeters. So this is one of the important of this variety. And it is not that much sweet because the TSS may be around 25 to 26. This also is a good variety for a commercial cultivation. And this is another variety has been identified in Karnataka, named it as Lalbag Madura, and yellow colored fruit. The flakes are what you call yellow, and the flakes are most or less small size. And this also in Karnataka. The Kamlas variety, this is one. It is also a white colored variety. Sometimes the flakes show yellow in color. but the gum is less. But taste-wise, it may not be that much excellent taste. It may not be good for the commercial purpose. But if you look into the terms of gum, this variety can be grown. And Singapore, what this is our variety. Maharashtra also many farmers are growing, and this particular variety can come to the bearing within a matter of 3 to 4 years. The flakes, what you call oval in shape, and the flake thickness also is very good. The TSS will be around 25 to 27, and this is extensively available in Maharashtra also. And we have the small fruits. You can see here. The fruits are very small. They will be around 3 to 4 kgs only. We have two types of fruits here. One is a yellow color. The second is a red color. This were named as a Rudrakshi yellow color, Rudrakshi red color. By depending upon you look at the cut fruits of the both varieties, you can see the yellow colored variety has got a yellow flakes, red colored variety has got a red flakes. But commercially, this variety may not be much useful. But in germ plant's point of view, or it can be grown as one of the varieties in the farm.
Sorry for the interruption. Please be patient. Dr. Chodappa sir will join immediately. Doctor, please unmute yourself. Dr. Chodappa sir. Dr. Chodappa sir, can you please share the presentation one more time?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, sir. Please go ahead.
Yeah. So this Thailand red variety, somebody find in Andhra Pradesh. They directly brought this variety from Thailand. The flakes are deep in red color. Even lycopene content also very high. At the same time, there is a variety labeled Thailand red at BioVerse International. You can see there it is not deep red, but
I think there is some issue at Dr. Chodappa sir. Actually, he's at the airport and okay, I joined. Okay, Chodappa sir, I would like to request you, if you receive any phone, please do not receive the calls.
I'm not receiving that.
Yeah, actually the connection is losing.
Oh. Is it okay now?
Yeah.
See, sorry for this disturbance.
Issues.
So when you look at the jackfruit flakes colors, we have a different colors of the flakes. It may be orange color, maybe pink color, maybe deep red color, yellow color, and white color. This kind of a varied colors of the jackfruits are available in India. So each variety has got its own flavor, its own distinct identity is there. But sometimes people promote based on the color. It may not be required because some varieties are orange color, they are very good. For example, some are yellow color, they are also very good. So we should give a equal importance to the all the varieties, not depending on the color.
वडोदरा को जाने वाली एयर इंडिया की उड़ान 819 अब भाग संख्या 31 से रवाना होगी.
And most important thing that is nursery very important because we spoke about the varieties. The quality planting material is very important in jackfruit because this is a long perennial crop. So basically, selection of the fruit and the selection of the seeds and rootstock, and basically we go for the budding. The budding is the only method that can be successfully used for promoting the jackfruit planting material production. So you can see here, this is we have the different process starting from the fruit, seeds, then rootstock, budding, and successful budding with the good number of plants. So jackfruit, there are always questions are there whether what is the spacing required. Normally, jackfruit is not a grown as an organized crop in India. Now, whatever the jackfruit plants we have find today, they are either the stray plantations or few plants in the gardens or roadside. Like this, we don't have organized cultivation. Normally, we have the different varieties. One, they may grow vertical growth. Some may grow horizontal growth. So depending upon the varieties, you can select the spacing. In the case of varieties like a Ramachandra, then Bairichandra, and G11, they're basically grows horizontal growth is more. Such varieties, we need to go for a minimum 25 feet spacing. The varieties like a Thailand pink, this is basically grows a vertical growth. It grows a vertical growth. At the same time, it is early bearing. The fruiting also comes within 2 years. This is an example where in other countries, see, they went for a high density planting. So this variety, according to me, may be cultivated somewhere 15 to 20 feet. It is possible to cultivate 15 to 20 feet because we have a number of plants more per unit area and productivity will also enhance. And what you can go for maintenance pruning. I don't want to go for drastic pruning. Maintenance pruning, you see here, the plants bearing good fruits at the younger plants only. This can be go for a what you call a identity planting, but may not be varieties like a Ramachandra, Bairichandra, and other varieties. And we come to the pests. So jackfruit also has got some pest. This is the Batocera pest, the Batocera. So what is happening when the fruits get pollinated, when it started maturing at the time, it may feed on the fruit completely, it may destroy. But one has to be careful about this variety, this particular pest called Batocera. Besides this, we have the shoot borer also. And of late, we have seen what you call a fruit borer jackfruit. The fruit borer can be managed if we could able to identify well in advance, or you can give some prophylactic sprays, or you can go for a covering the fruits with a polythene seeds, covering fruits with a fruit bagging. So depending upon the commercial venture, depending upon the benefits You can choose the variety. And when the fruits are small size, there is a problem of what you call a rhizopus rot. See, what will happen? It appears as a small water soak lesion in the fruit. Later on, it spreads. The finally entire fruits become the black color. This can be very simple fungus. This can be managed by giving a prophylactic spray of copper oxychloride or mancozeb when the fruits are small, because we don't want to recommend a very costly chemicals because jackfruit the beginning years may not give the what you call expected level of the incomes. So we can wanted to go for a simple chemicals enough. Need not go for costly chemicals. Mealybug also is often seen in the case of jackfruit. But if you see, this is how actually the fruit bagging. If you give a fruit bagging, it can be, we can avoid, one is mealybugs, we can avoid a fruit borer, we can avoid a rhizopus rot, we can avoid a fruit fly also. There is a Bactocera fruit fly also affects the jackfruit. So the fruit bagging will be a better method to control all the pest and diseases. At the same time, you can get the residue-free produce. So the marketing is very important issue in the jackfruit. See, look at the Thailand and India. See, in Thailand, either harvesting and everything will be systematic. Look at here, the fruits are arranged in a systematic way, and most of the fruits are covered with a what you call a some sort of material, and even transporting also between the rows they kept the material which cannot be given. But if you look at here, we throw on the ground. So we are giving not much importance to jackfruit. So that's why many people, while going on the road, they may not like to buy us because of the way we are doing it. Otherwise, the jackfruit should be treated very well, like what we are doing in other countries. See, this is actually how systematically the marketing is being done in Malaysia, Vietnam, or other countries. See what we do in our country. The jackfruits they cut in the roadside and put in on the unhygienic way. They will do. Here, even harvesting is very systematic. After that, the fruits are bringing and cleaning very well. If required, they store in cold storage. Then see the fruits actually they cut it into in hygienic condition, remove the seeds also, and put it and weigh it, put it in a proper packing. Then you can see the what you call stores and malls they're selling like this. But we cannot find this kind of a marketing strategy in our country. That's why we are failing to get a more remuneration from the jackfruit cultivation. So when you come to the jackfruit value addition, there are two things. One is actually you can readily eat the jackfruit as a table purpose, and you go for value addition, you can get the more income, and we can have many products. You can prepare the vacuum fried chips, you can prepare the jackfruit flour, and ready to cook mature jackfruit, and retarded tender jackfruit, osmo dried jackfruit. So we have the many. Here what will happen, vacuum fried chips. So normally there are two ways of the frying chips. So one is a conventional frying. They use the oil. Because of the excess frying, they lose the color and give some sort of a negative appearance, some sort of black appearance. The people may not be able to buy. When you go for a vacuum frying, this kind of a excess frying, less amount of oil, give the more weightage to the product. The people may like to buy. So this is one of the method to improve it. And jackfruit fruit flour. So what will happen? Jackfruit flakes or bulbs. They are drying it and making powder. This is called as a fruit flour. This can be utilized for the making the puttu. Puttu is one product in Kerala, and they can use for idli. They can be prepared chapati, upma, papad. And the important thing is that all these products are diabetic friendly because it contains the high amount of fiber. Besides that, it is gluten free because some people maybe gluten issues may be there. For them, this is very good. And ready to cook a mature jackfruit. So what you do, matured bulbs before ripening, so they can be utilized for making a vegetable purpose that can be done. And tender jackfruit is very good for a vegetable purpose. We can go for ready to cook jackfruit can make. And sometimes what will happen when you go to Thailand, you can see the lot of osmotic dehydrated products, not only jackfruit, many fruits. This is one of the method they are promoting. Similarly, jackfruit also can be made osmotic dehydrated product. I think IHR Bangalore they have the technology for this kind of ventures. And here we have the tender jackfruit. How we can go for evaluation. And here I would like to mention is that some of the pictures may not be mine. I have taken the pictures from the. There is a group called Paranamal Jackfruit group is there. In that group, and many people are posting pictures. I have taken these pictures also, so I am thankful to them also. So here, this is a when jackfruit is tender, it is very good for the vegetable purpose. Now it is picking very well, and many of the companies are they are coming forward to establish units. See, here how hygienically they are cutting the jackfruit, making the cubes. When they see you can see the cubes, then pack and now this is becoming a good business in Bangalore. Also, many people are like to buy ready to cook tender jackfruit. It is very important. This can be used. Besides this tender jackfruit can be used for what you call making a curries. The most important thing is that this can be replacement or alternative to the meat also. That advantage is there. So you can see the curry prepared, and you can prepare the you see the curry, and this is the chutney. Chutney also can prepare from the
Sorry for the interruption once again. Might be Dr. Chodappa has lost his connection. He'll join again in a second. By that time he'll join. We will take question answers at the end of the presentation. You have two options. You can write it, you can type it in Q&A, or you can raise your hand. Thanks for your patience. Please don't go anywhere. I'll call Dr. Chodappa. by the time Dr. Chodappa will join again, I'm sharing his mobile number with you all. Please check your display. You can take a screenshot or you can note down. The number is 9446535 You can directly call Dr. Palem Chodapasa. Please ask his time before calling.
Deepak? Deepak?
Yes, sir.
You can close now. Close kara.
Okay, just a moment. I'll check in a minute and then we can conclude. Namaskar, everyone. Thanks for joining here. First of all, sorry for the interruption. I would like you all to request you please note down the number and you can directly call and ask your questions to Dr. Chodappa because right now he's unable to join again for the internet connectivity. So we are closing this session. Definitely we will come again with the same subject with the same speaker.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, thank God. Yeah,
Hello.
Chodappa sir is here. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thanks for joining my.
It was completed, you know, all.
Yeah, sir. Please go ahead, sir. You can start.
I think.
If PPT is over, then you can have a question answer.
Yeah, you can.
It is better to have question answer now.
So at what level it was there?
Sir, can we have a question answers? How many slides are there still? Dr. Chodappa sir?
Yeah.
Can we have a questions?
Please.
Can we take questions?
Please, sir.
Okay, fine. So there is I'll tell you the first question. It's from Maya Malhotra. She is asking at what size of the jackfruit can we do the bagging?
Bagging, huh?
Yeah. At what size of the jackfruit can we do the bagging?
See, actually, what happened when fruit size will be about less than 1 kg. Hello.
Yeah, sir. Please go ahead.
Yeah, I mean less than 1 kg at the time. This is a prune to a borer, and as well as the prune to fruit fly also. So at the time you do the bragging is better.
Okay. The next question is for Kusa variety, what are the value add opportunity? Can the glue be used for anything?
This actually what happened, there's local name that one actually. There are two types of varieties. One is actually that is a soft type, and other is a that is what you call a hard type of jackfruit. That is the local name they are using it. So the soft types of jackfruit varieties are good for making the what you call dosa, idli. These kind of products are good, but they are not good for actually processing. Processing may not be good. Processing always you should go for what you call some hard types only.
Okay, sir. Can the glue be used for anything? Glue?
Glue,
Huh?
I don't think you can use for anything. I don't doubt.
Okay, sir. There is Shriram is asking soil and water requirements to grow jackfruit. That I think.
No, actually, I have plants in my farm also.
Mm-hmm.
So jackfruit needs a water up to 2 years good enough. 2 years. Okay. After that, actually, jackfruit do not require much water. But if you give a water during a summer months, because monsoon time, no water requirement is water requirement is important. During summer months, if you give a little bit irrigation, the fruit size may become bigger. Even without irrigation, also jackfruit can be grown. They are growing very well in dry areas. But first 2 years of water is required.
Okay. There is one more question. I think Velinka ma'am is there. Where can we buy these dwarf varieties of jackfruit?
So jackfruit, particularly this Thailand pink variety, we have in Bangalore in my farm also. Okay, and if somebody can come and see also. Okay, let them taste also, because
Okay.
they are coming very well. Because 2 years back we planted, we got from the Thailand only,
Okay.
but they are performing very well. Within 2 years, actually, they come to the bearing. Exactly 2 years. But one is important thing is that it has got a lot of advantages. The one is actually early bearing. The second one is the fruit size also 5 to 6 kgs only. Any family can buy. And third thing is that the flakes are very crispy and has got a good shelf life. Plus it has got flavor also. It is wonderful variety. And another important thing, you can go for a identity blending also. Having all these qualities, beside this, when it is tender, it is very good for what you call preparing a vegetable purpose, and it's just like meat only. So this variety can be promoted very well because of based upon the quality parameters available with that.
Okay. Maya ma'am is asking for the treatment, for the treatment for rhizopus rot. We have a problem of rhizopus rot. Please inform the treatment.
See, rhizopus rot actually when the fruits are small stage it will come. So if you ask me, after pollination when the fruits are small stage, you can go for spraying of either copper oxychloride 2 gram per liter or mancozeb 2 gram per liter or chlorothalonil 2 gram per liter. This is better. They are contact fungicides, so they are not systemic. They are cheaper also. That can be done.
Okay. Swapnil Swapnil Gaukar from Sindhudurga, Maharashtra. He is asking, can you suggest any book to read on jackfruit farming and fruit processing?
Yeah, actually there is one book is there. I think sometime back, Dr. Peter and somebody written, that is Coda Press from the USA. The book itself is a jackfruit. It has got all information.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Now there is one question at Which variety is good for cultivation in Vidarbha, Maharashtra?
Maharashtra, any variety, all these varieties are suitable. Because basically, jackfruit, I tell you, it needs actually some sort of a. There is one more variety called Konkan prolific also is there. That may not be good for dry areas, but variety like Ramachandra, then G11, then Bhairachandra, and Thailand pink, okay, Mankali red. All these varieties are very good for the dry areas. They have the different colors also. Some are yellow color, some are orange color, some are a deep red color. This can be selected.
Okay. Mr. Sukumar, can you please unmute yourself? You have raised your hand. I think you want to ask a question. Can you please unmute yourself, Mr. Sukumar? So there is one more question. What is the advantage of grafting versus seed propagation?
See, seed propagation, actually jackfruit takes a 7 to 8 years also, first point, come to bearing. The second point, you may not get the true type. There may be variability, second point. And third point, actually, we never recommend the jackfruit, actually, what we call grafting. Because of milk, the grafting is not much successful. We recommend for budded plants. So what we do in my place also, we have the jackfruit planting material production we have. We use the budding only.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Mr. Sukumar, can you please ask your question? Sir, please let us know your place.
I'm Sukumar from Tamil Nadu.
Okay.
My question is copper red Sindhu released by IHR or Thailand pink are the same?
No. Actually, see what happened. See what I wanted to recommend here. Whatever the variety is there, varieties should be evaluated first.
Yes.
Okay. So I am presented here already. The grafts are done, planted in the field, and they come to the bearing. So whatever the IHR variety is released is different, and Thailand pink is different. Okay. That Mankali red variety is a deep red, just like other red varieties. Okay. The Thailand pink variety is actually pink color, but it has got a lot of advantages. One is pink color. The second one is actually fruit is 5 to 6 kg. The fruit is uniform. Okay. And third one is actually the flakes are crispy. And fourth one, it has got a good shelf life. And the fifth one, it has got its own flavor. Once you eat that fruit, definitely will go for second time also. And fifth one, it has got advantages that it is good for actually tender jackfruit for vegetable purpose. See, the marketing strategy is very important. When you plant the some fruits can be, you can leave all the fruits. Some fruits can be harvested at the weight of 1 to 2 kg or 2 kg for vegetable purpose. You get the money. After that, you can go for a mature food harvester. Because
What is
got a lot of advantages.
What is the yield per tree, sir?
Yield per tree, because I planted 2 years back. So this year actually we got around each tree, we got around 8 fruits we harvested. Okay. After 5th year, we can go for 50 fruits per tree easily. But here, advantage is that, you can go for staggered harvesting. You can leave the more fruits, go for some for what you call a tender jack purpose, and some for matured purpose.
Where is your farm, sir? In Bangalore.
Bangalore. I have all the varieties of jackfruits. You can come to see also. We have the J33 I got, Thailand pink we have, G11 we have, Bhairachandra, Ramachandra, Lalbagh Mudra. So we have all varieties. And Thailand red also.
Are you allowing to see?
Huh?
Are you permitting to see visit your farm?
You most welcome, because not only this, I have the one more system also. ultra high density planting in mango.
Oh,
I planted a 673 plants of mango in 1 acre of garden at the
Ultra high
spacing of a
density.
3
ultra high density.
3 all right 3 into 2 3
Three
into 2
by-
meters.
Okay.
3 into 2 meters. It is already 6 years is over. I harvested 4 crops. This year also crop harvested well in advance. And June 15th pruning was over. And that also you can see it is a wonderful system we have.
Which variety you are in mango? Ultra high density.
Mango, I went for 2 varieties. One is Kesar. The second is Alfonso.
Thank you, sir. We'll move ahead to the next question.
And see this jackfruit, I tell you, this Thailand pink. Thailand pink jackfruit can go for even IDC planting easily because it has got vertical growth.
That is, you said were 15 by 20.
Yeah, other varieties may not be suitable.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Sukumar, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mr. Nasimva, sir, can you please ask your question?
Yeah, I have one question, two questions in fact.
So please let us know your place.
Yeah, I'm from Bangalore.
Okay.
Bangalore, I want to know with this Thailand red variety seedlings, is it available in Bangalore for sale? Number second question is how to control the Bactocera, that fly, fruit fly in jackfruit by biological method.
See the Bactocera actually biological means, you see, one is actually keeping the methyl traps, okay, and the second is fruit bagging. These are two methods. Without chemicals you can control.
Okay, sir.
Hello?
Thank you. Thank you,
No,
sir.
if you want to go for chemical control methods, you have to use the imidacloprid or karate, lambda cyhalothrin, chemical method.
Okay, sir. Where is this plant? The Thailand red variety saplings are available in Bangalore with whom? Which nursery?
Jackfruit, we have some plants.
Okay.
It is
It's available for
yeah,
sale.
you can, yeah, yes.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
No.
Thank you, Nasimva, sir. Kulkarni, sir,
Bola.
you want to say something?
No, we can close now.
Okay. Today I would like to thank you, Dr. Vallam Chodappa, sir. It was a wonderful presentation. We will share your number with all attendees.
No, Deepak, before actually closing, I would like to ask one question.
Please.
So the slides, I would be able to complete at the end, till the end?
No. The slides are not complete. Presentation was not completed. Due
Dr.
to
Chodappa,
Ah,
after going there, we can have a second series.
network. Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. See you soon.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you all.
Explore a vast range of agricultural products at one place. Watch machines in action. Connect with companies. Get special offers. Everything inside your Kisan app. Download Kisan app.